Alright, welcome back to Nihila Gaming. I am Vox. Last raid, kind of boring, just went into Buried City, got some stuffs, and we're just gonna go ahead and see what close scrutiny events going on. Invite some vaporizers, because I'm bored. It's like it's on Buried City as well. Alright, so yeah, just hold Cracker 4, decent amount of launcher ammo, Renegade 4. Extra heals than I normally would, bringing in some wolf packs for Rocketeers, I suppose, although these are my last two wolf packs, so if I can just take down Rocketeers normal, that'd be great. Photoelectric cloak in case we get into too much trouble and we just need to boogie on out of there. And I'm rocking Survivor, because there's a good chance we'll go down. Anyways. Still love Arc Raiders, but I might need to take another break from it. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Battlefield 6 anytime soon. I was honestly thinking about booting up Skyrim again. I still have it downloaded. It's been a while, man. See wherever my character was last off. I wouldn't want to start from the beginning. It's such a grind to actually get to where you want to be in Skyrim as far as your build. I always kind of just do a jack of all trade builds. I think my last build was like a Dwemer vampire. Yeah, I might just boot that up here soon for fun. Gotta admit, a game like that still has people playing it. I mean, what, it came out, let's see, 2011, so it's 2026 now. Can I do basic math? Probably not. Let's see, 10 is 5 is 15 years now. 15 years and people still play it. I mean, you know what, while we're here actually, maybe we will try and 3-star this trial. I know I keep bitching about it, but we should get 2 times points. And it looks like it was one of the feats. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead before I start getting into fighting vaporizers and try and crack this out. Oh wow, terrible. But yeah, after a few more raids, I think I will actually boot up Skyrim. Maybe we'll actually search one of these supply drops, see if they've fixed it. I really don't think they intended it to work the way that it is, where you're getting the points off of calling them in. Because it specifically says searching them. Hold on. But we should only have to do 3 of them during a 2 times map condition to 3-star it. If y'all have been watching, you know I'm not trying to get to Cantina Legend. What the fuck? Speaking of fantasy games, be kind of cool to jump back into Dragon Age Inquisition again. That's also another real slow grind at the beginning. It really doesn't start picking up like really until honestly your end game build. I'm just gonna search this locker for funsies. Maybe we'll bring this showstopper with us. I don't care about magnets right now. So by the end of the game, and you're like super high level in Dragon Age Inquisition, you feel kind of like, it does feel pretty good. You do deal a lot of damage, but at the start of the game, man, everything just tanks your fucking hits. But I really did fall in love with that game. It was the last decent Dragon Age game. I heard Vanguard was just awful. It looked awful. People really need to I don't know, lay off the woke sauce, I guess. Alright, we just need one more supply drop. Here we go. Looks like this was the way to do it all along. I assume Buried City would have been the better map. I think I talked about that. But yeah. It's unfortunate kind of what happened with BioWare. Because Mass Effect was easily one of my favorite franchises. Dragon Age was pretty great. I mean, I only beat the first one once. The first one is a lot of fun, but I always enjoyed, you know, the different intros that you could do. Alright, well, we got this cracked out now. I might actually wait for this one to drop. Actually, yeah, let's head back up so we can see where it lands. The second one for Dragon Age kinda... I mean, I really enjoyed it, but, you know, Hawk's story's cool. And the combat felt a lot more solid in that one. Obviously, the first one's pretty old. The first one's more point and kind of, well, how would you call that style? Second one's combat was just a little bit more interactive. But, unfortunately, they kind of recycled, like, the same, I want to say, like, 4 kind of dungeons. Something like that. It was like 4 or 5 dungeons, and they would just kind of block off certain areas. So it got kind of repetitive, like, you know, whatever the quest was, you're either in the sewer area or you're in the cave, and it's the same cave, the same sewer, but like just kind of different sections of it, because they'll like block this area off. Okay, hold on, we're going to fight this thing, but we got to get into cover. I don't know, it's hard to explain. If y'all played it, y'all know what I'm talking about. But Inquisition was pretty good. Almost overwhelming how much crap there was to do in it. Alright. I can't imagine 100%ing that game. There's so much crap to do. Oh, shield's up. No, I can close the window. Skylight, whatever. Oh, took a little bit of damage there. But nah, It's been a while since I played it. I beat the game like 3-4 times. Some of the gay romance options are pretty funny, especially with the Iron Bowl. Alright. We did the majority of the damage. This guy is going to take it from us, and that pisses me off. No. Alright, I guess he's not. He's just going for the surveyor. He can have the, energy clips if he wants it, though. He was using an equalizer. Oh, shit. Shit. Ah. Oh my god. I'm getting messed up. Yeah, we'll use the herbal bandage. Remember my first playthrough, I romanced Josephine. And back then I'd play as chick characters a lot. I don't know. I'll admit, I'm kind of a pervy dude. And I remember the whole lesbo romance with them was just so fucking cheesy. I was like some elf rogue. I'm only fighting this because I remember seeing one time and hearing about how they can drop augment blueprints. And if y'all have been watching, you know I'm so tired of not having the survivor blueprint. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jump back into Skyrim. See wherever I left that character off at. I want to say it was only like level 40. And then where did the surveyor go? Maybe I will re-download Dragon Age Inquisition. I remember I was super stoked for Mass Effect Andromeda, and I own it, and man, what a letdown. Some of the glitches are really funny, but I never even ended up beating it. The maps were really cool. I'll admit to that. And I liked driving whatever that vehicle was called. That was nice. But the squad gameplay, well, I was just really pissed. You can't control your squad mates like their powers and abilities like you can in the other ones. That's kind of like the biggest part of Mass Effect's combat was, you know, picking your squad. You could do really any combination you wanted. It didn't matter too much. But, you know, making sure they have the right powers that complement each other and combo off of each other. It wasn't so much as important in the first game. The first game's actually really kind of hard because it's clunky and old. We got the remake package. In fact, I had never even beaten the first game until I picked up the remake package, but I played the shit out of 2 and 3. I think I beat Mass Effect 2 like 7 times, which is kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. I am a total loser. But yeah, in Andromeda, you couldn't, like, control your squad's powers. They, like, just did it automatically on their own, and I mean, what the fuck is that? It's like the whole point of the game was, well, not the whole point of the game, but that was the biggest part about the combat, is really micromanaging And obviously in Dragon Age it's kind of the same, just fantasy instead of sci-fi. But is micromanaging your squad and stuff, and having their powers complement whatever your build's doing, having their powers, you know, combo off of each other's. Alright, we need to keep one slot open. You know, I only, like, ran into one vaporizer. What is this guy doing? It's like he was trying to sneak up on it. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's check the core here. No blueprint. But yeah, Andromeda, aside from that also being a letdown, like the story was weird. Everybody complains about that, and all the glitches that it had. It's like I didn't care about, what was his name? Was it Riker or Ryder? I think we were called Ryder. The whole thing was just kind of dumb. I don't even think I got to the point where your sibling comes out of the coma. And then some of the facial glitches going on in the conversations were weird. I'm not really sure how else they could have handled that, though. I mean, what would you do for the story? It's like, alright, the Reapers are defeated. Whatever ending you chose doesn't really matter. Huge letdown on the ending for Mass Effect 3 as well. Even after they changed it too. Does anybody remember that? Like they had one really like bad, terrible freaking ending, and then they like kind of tweaked it to try and placate people, and it was a little bit better, but still, I don't know. Mass Effect 3 was a great fucking game, but... And I love the Citadel DLC, that shit is hilarious. Especially if you still have, like, Grunt and Rex alive. You know, it's kind of unfortunate, though. Really, in order to get the most optimal outcome in Mass Effect 3, you need to, like... Ow, that actually hit me. Hold on, I gotta be careful, I might get in trouble here. You actually have to kill Rex in the first game, which sucks, because I love Rex. That was pretty cool how they tied, you know, your choices all together, and how you can actually like permanently lose any squad mate at the end of Mass Effect 2. And Mass Effect 3, I think the only people who can really die is Kaidan, Ashley. Obviously you have to choose between one of them. This ball got stuck, so... Oh. There we go. And then Rex, you have to choose. You either have to calm him down or you have to shoot him, or Ashley will shoot him if you can't calm him down. By having enough Paragon or Renegade, I think. Like I said, I only beat Mass Effect 1 once. I usually would just go through that comic that allows you to do the major plot points. But I don't think anybody else can die in Mass Effect 1, except for those three. I can't remember. Like, Garrus can't die. Liara can't die. It is kind of funny though. You can you're supposed to go save Liara as soon as possible, but if you just do everything else before saving her, she's kind of like loopy. And yeah, it's kind of hilarious how they put thought into that, because she's like trapped in that stasis. All right, let's help out with this. Another one landing, right? No, it's taken off. Okay. This guy kind of scared me. Hold on, let's see if we can make some plays up here. But yeah. Mass Effect 2 though, like literally anybody can die at the end if you didn't make the right choices. But if you want to get the absolute like best ending, fuck man, I'm missing all my shots. You have to kill Rex in the first game. That way like his brother or whoever that guy is in charge of Clan Erdnot. And then you have to like lie to that guy about the Genophage plague. That way you can get both Krogan and Solarian support. Otherwise you have to choose one or the other. And it looks like they already grabbed it. Whoops. Which I've never taken the time to actually do, because how can you kill Rex? Rex is awesome. Hold on, is there a vaporizer right here? There is. We gotta get inside. Ouch. Somebody's helping us with it, so that's the good news. And there's like another wasp around here somewhere. Another assessor is getting called in. I can't imagine going through and doing a Mass Effect playthrough anytime soon. I've just beat 2 and 3 so many freaking times. Done pretty much every romance option. And I can never, like, get myself to, really change up. Sorry, brother. I wanted it more. Now that I got 2, though, I'll probably call it good. I can never really bring myself to do a Renegade playthrough. I mean, I guess I did Renegade for Mass Effect 2 like once. But... and Renegade options are pretty hilarious sometimes. But I feel like, I don't know, I just can't do asshole Shep. I have to be good guy Shep most of the time. With the exception of like certain choices in 2 that like make the game a little bit easier. Like when you go to find Garrus, he you know, on Omega, and all the mercenaries are trying to take him down because he's like being Archangel or whatever, doing his vigilante shit. Hold up. you can, like, kill the guy who's repairing the gunship that's gonna come after you, and that weakens the gunship's, health when you have to do that little boss fight, because it won't be fully repaired. You can shoot, like, snipe the droids that they send after you. Oh, dude, you threw that right on top of me. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. I wonder if he did that on purpose. Hold on, we gotta, just kind of loot up this surveyor and then figure out how we're getting out of here. Okay, good. Southern Station. So, like, little renegade choices like that I'll always take, just because it makes the game a little bit easier, and it also doesn't, like, feel like out of the realm of possibility. It's like, okay, you know, Shepard is a killer. So what if he, like, you know, murks some guy who's gonna try and have us killed, whatever. Man, you know, I wonder if they do drop augments anymore. Oh, we'll go ahead and take off. Shouldn't this kid be in school? Alright.
All raiders, we have Arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat.
Oh, we got 2 assessor matrices, or whatever they're called. Vaporizer regulators, goddamn. Got it mixed up with the assessor. So, we can make another Delabra, because we still have a stack of shredder gyros back home. But yeah, the Mass Effect trilogy was pretty great. Damn shame that Andromeda was such a letdown. And I didn't even play Vanguard, Dragon Age Vanguard, but it looked terrible from everything I saw. But yeah, I guess like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna start playing some Skyrim here soon, just for fun. Peace.